we have the Google. I just opened up a Google tab, typed in portrait, right? Images. If you have a specific person that you want to do, right? So I'm gonna choose this guy here, right? Remember to look. Number one, the person should be looking straight at the camera. You should see both sides, right? And notice how this image is pretty big, 1,000 by 1,500. So that's a good size. There's a lot of detail. Going to be a lot of detail in it. So if you right click it, and then you go open image and you tab, it'll open it in there, right? So most of you will probably have your Chromebooks. So you need to download the image. So if you right click it, save image as, right? It'll take it and save it into your download files on your Chromebook. In mine, it takes it to my download folder on my computer. So let me go ahead and save this, right? What's cool about the Chromebooks is you can just go directly to your drive and it's already in there because it's all connected through your Chromebook and whatnot. So here's my picture, right? It's in my, I already had put it in my drive beforehand. So then I want to take this image and convert it into black and white. So I'm going to open a new document. I'm just going to do a Google Doc. And some of you may already know how to do this, which is great, but some may not. So blank document. And then I'm just going to go insert image from my drive. And I clicked on recent, so it's the most recent image that I put in there. And I just click, drag and drop. Okay. Now, if you resize your image in the Google Doc, do not resize it like this. This is what happens. See how the proportions are all messed up? If you need to resize it, go to the corners only. Okay, because then it transforms the picture proportionally and it keeps the proportions and it doesn't mess with it. Okay. All right. Now I'm going to go ahead and right click it. And when you right click, you see image options. You click on that. You go to recolor. Where it says no color, you find the grayscale one, which is right here. And now it's in black and white. And you can still kind of mess with the adjustments or the brightness. So if it's too light, I can make it darker, right? But if you make it darker, it's gonna make your values much darker. If you have a good enough image, you probably don't need to mess with this, right? Like this is pretty good. I can make it, if you go too bright, notice how the white stuff here looks too bright or too white. That's unnatural, so that's why you don't want to mess with it too much. I'm gonna leave it right there. And now you have a black and white image, a grayscale image, so that when you start shading, you know how to do it, and you can compare your values from your paper onto the image on your screen. Okay, so that's how you take an image from the internet, and that's in color, and convert it into a grayscale black and white image, so that when you start shading, it's much easier to see the values on this black and white than on a colored one, right?